There's so much. It is an awfully busy time, and I feel like it's not just me. I feel like everybody is really awesome. It's not. Yeah. No problem. Do you actually play guitar? shaky egg. Do you want me to play guitar for you, or what? Are you sure, or is it going to distract you too much?
Are you also singing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to be as loud as you are going to be.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We are going to begin with Shalom Aleichem as we welcome in the Sabbath. Cantor, I stole your prayer book for just a second. Page 4 in our prayer book. Haley, you're going to lead us in the words of Shalom Aleichem, page number 4.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachim Shalom, Malachim Elyon, Mimele, Malachim Lachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Malachim Shalom, Malachim HaShalom, Malachim Elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu baruni l'shalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu Sehem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech, malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
We begin with the Psalms of the Sabbath, starting with Psalm number 95, page number 8, Lechune Ranana.
I'll use that one.
Yeah, this is good.
Lehune ranena, lehune ranena, lehune ranena, ladonai. Lehune ranena, lehune ranena, lehune ranena, ladonai. Naria, naria, litzor yishenu. Kadma fakna vitoda. Naria, naria, litzor yishenu. Bizmi rod naria flow. Lehune ranena, lehune ranena, lehune ranena, ladonai. Lehune ranena, lehune ranena, lehune ranena, ladonai. Lehune ranena, lehune ranena, lehune ranena, ladonai. Lehune ranena, lehune ranena, lehune ranena, ladonai.
That was gorgeous. Arba'im shana kut bedor, va'omaram to'e levavhem, vehem lo yadu derachai, asher nishbati ve'api, im yevoun el menuchati.
We continue with the words of Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, which you can find at the bottom of page 13, a selection from Psalm 99.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtahavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtahavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtahavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtahavu lehar kodsho. Ki Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu.
We stand together for the Psalm for the Sabbath, Psalm 29, page 20, Mizmor LeDavid. You doing this?
No. So you can have a seat if you want to. Okay. Yes. Okay. Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai ben Elim, Havul Adonai, Kavod va'oz Yailai, Havul Adonai, Kevod Shemo Hishtachavul Adonai, Ve'hadat Kodesh, just over there, Havul Adonai. Ahamayim el hakavod hirim Adonai al maim rabim Adonai bakoach yailai kol Adonai ve'hadar kol Adonai shover arazim vayishaber Adonai et arzei halvanon vayarkidem kemo hekel Lebanon ve'Tzion kemo ben re'einim yahalai kol Adonai Chosev ha'avotesh kol Adonai Yachil midbar Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh kol Adonai Yechol el hayalot Vayecheso Ye'arot U'echalot Kulo omer kavod Yalalai Adonai Lamabol Yashav Yeshev Adonai Melech Le'olam Adonai Oz Le'amo Yiten Adonai Yevarech Et Amo V'Shalom Yai, lai, 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 lai. You know these words? Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai.
We are seated for Lechadodi as we welcome the Sabbath bride, page 17 through page 22. We'll start with the first few verses, maybe the first three, pages 17 and 18. And then we'll move, how about to the last three, starting on page 21 through 22. So we'll do the first three verses and the last three verses.
Sounds perfect.
Maybe next week we'll do the middle three verses.
We should.
Okay.
I have another melody for those if you want.
Good. So, page 17, Lechadodi.
Lechadodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad, hishmianu el hamiuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo tiferet v'li tehila. Hey! Lechadodi likrat kalai yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kalai yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha, ki hi mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof maaseh b'machshava tchila. Lechadodi likrat kalai yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kalai yalalai 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. melech yirmelucha kumitzei mitoch hafecha Rav lach shevet be'emek havacha Vehu yachamol alai chemla Echa dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekavela Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekavela Yaminu smol tifrotzi Ve'et Adonai ta'aritzi Al yad ish ben partzi V'nismecha v'nagila
Page 22. Lech Adonai. We stand together. We face the back of the sanctuary. We welcome the Sabbath bride. Nekabela Lech Adonai likrat kalai alalai 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 Pnei Shabbat Nekabela
Boi v'shalom ateret bala Gam besimcha uvetzola Tochem unei am segula Boi chala Hey! Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela
We may be seated. Before Mourner's Kaddish, we'll share the Hebrew of the last Psalm of Kabbalat Shabbat, Psalm 93, page 24 at the top, and then those who wish to stand Mourner's Kaddish.
Mikolot mayim rabim, adirim mishpereyam, adir b'marom Adonai, edotecha nemnu meod, levetcha nava kodesh, Adonai leorech yamim.
Again, those who wish to stand for left one, Mourner's Kaddish, page 25. Yit gadal, v'yit gadash, shemei rabbah, be'alma divra kirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon, uvyamechon, uvchaye, dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala, uvizman kariv, v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach, le'alam lalmei almaya, Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitba'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shmei dekutsha brechu. Le'ela min kol birchata, v'shirata, tushbechata, v'nechemata, ta'amiran, be'alma, v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'bramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Good evening, everybody. Shabbat shalom. Haley, Shabbat shalom. Mallory, Shabbat shalom. Kim and Evan, Shabbat shalom. Good. So over the last 5 weeks, on Shabbat, on Friday nights, we've been talking about character traits and things that we can maybe process or feel or act out in honor and in memory of our patriarchs, because there are 7 weeks between Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av during the summer, that marks the destruction of the temples in Jerusalem, and Rosh Hashanah. So this is week number 6 of the 7, which means next Shabbat is the last of the 7. And at the end of Shabbat, the next day on Sunday night is Rosh Hashanah. Okay, so where's Jonathan Agins? Jonathan, you've been here every week for this? Except for Faith. Okay, so let's see what we can remember, right? Jonathan, Robert, how many of them have you been here for? A lot of them. Okay, good, right? So the first one, Abraham, right? The theme is of his character, faith, right? Having faith. So that first week we talked about how can we have more faith in ourselves, more faith in other people, etc. Isaac, we talked about laughter. So how can we bring more laughter into the world? Jacob, strength, right? We talked about his ability to be strong. So how can we bring more strength to ourselves in the world? Sarah, what? Yeah, I am. Beauty, right. Oh, he should say that, right? Right, so beauty, right? Because the word Sarah means princess, right? And so we have this idea of how can we see the world more beautiful. So now we have 3 people left. Oh yeah, 1 week we couldn't do this because there was some program going on. So I had to I'm going to merge. Well, this week I'll do 1, and then next week I'll bring 2 of them together. So this week we're going to talk about who's after Sarah chronologically in the Jewish matriarch world. Rebecca, okay? So Rebecca is a very interesting woman because she comes onto the scene due to sadness and depression. How so? Because if you remember the story, for those of us that went to Hebrew school or Jewish day school, right? If you know the story, right, Sarah dies of a broken heart because she hears through the grapevine that her son has been taken up to a mountain by her husband, to sacrifice him and to kill him. So the Midrash says, the rabbinic legend says, she dies of a broken heart, and her son comes back, and he's alive, and unfortunately, that's what happened. So Abraham is now in a quandary. He's already sent Hagar and Ishmael out into the desert, right, because Sarah's going to get pregnant. Then he's now lost his wife. His son is not speaking to him, right? That's what the Torah actually says. When they came from the mountain, he found that his mom died. The two of them just walked in their separate ways. And I'm not sure if they ever talked to each other ever again. I know Isaac buried his dad, according to the narrative. So Abraham has to find some sort of something to help. So he tells his servant Eliezer, I need your help. I need you to go and find someone to make my son happy because he's miserable. He won't talk to me. He's lost his mom, right? Also have faith in God because that's what I'm supposed to do. But I don't have a relationship now with my son and I need help. So Eliezer goes to a tribal small group, and there's a guy there named Betuel, right? And Betuel has a daughter named Rebecca, Rivka. And so Eliezer goes and says, I need a wife for Isaac. He's like, what? You need a wife for Isaac? Like Abraham's kid? What's going on? So he tells him the story. He's like, I think my daughter would be great. Not that she had a say in the matter, but, So he goes and he talks to Rebecca. Rebecca ends up talking to Eliezer. She says, okay, I want to check this guy Isaac out. Let's see what the deal is. So she says, I'm very modest. Like, I don't like to show myself off. Unlike Sarah, right? Her future mother-in-law, even though she never met her, Sarah was not someone who minded showing off. Like, she showed off her beauty, and that helps her in her life. So Rebecca decides that she wants to kind of be modest when she first meets Isaac on that first date. So Eliezer goes with her, and there's a meeting point where Eliezer is meeting Abraham and Isaac. So Eliezer and Rebecca are coming along, probably on some sort of a camel or whatever they're doing. They're walking, and Abraham and Isaac are meeting them at a place of stopping and meeting together. Rebecca was very modest that she actually had a veil over her face. At least that's what the Torah says. This is one of the reasons why a bride traditionally at her wedding wears a veil over her face, right? There's 2 stories as to why there's a veil at a Jewish wedding. There's that story and the story of Rachel and Leah, which we'll talk about next week. So Rebecca has her face covered, right? And Isaac sees her, and actually the legend has it that Isaac also had a veil over his face, because he didn't want to see what she looked like, and she didn't want to see what he looked like it so clearly. And the 2 of them finally meet each other, going slowly, like that scene in Chariots of Fire, da na 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 na, right? And they come close, and there's this instant connection. This instant connection. So the rabbis say that Rebekah's modesty was so godly that it changed Isaac's heart. That her ability to be modest and the trait of beauty healed the heart that Isaac had so badly damaged. And the Midrash also says that at that moment, he hugged his father and said, let's move forward. So we look at the characteristic trait of Rebekah, and the rabbis say that she is the trait of being modest. Right? Sarah had her leadership, Rachel and Leah have their issues. Rebekah, in her own way, brings modesty to the table. I think that a lot of times in the world, we're too modest. We become bashful and shy. But then there are other people in the world who are not modest at all and have to be at the center all the time. That's a different psychological conversation for a different time as to why people want to do that, right? But for this conversation, I want us to try to take the trait of Rebekah this week of being more modest. That doesn't mean to be more reserved. That doesn't mean to not say anything. That doesn't mean to be quiet, but to be modest, right? How would you define modesty? And I'm not talking about dress. Right, so if you say, well, the Orthodox world talks about tzniut, that means you dressed modestly, and modestly does not mean covered from your toes all the way to your head where you can see nothing in between, right? We're not talking about tzniut. What does it mean to be modest? What does that look like? Somebody? What does it mean to be modest? Okay, to be mindful and respectful of oneself. Okay, maybe around others, maybe when you're alone. What's the opposite of being modest? Conceited? What? Okay. Anything else? Bragful, to brag. Okay. So Rebekah was exactly the opposite of that, right? She found the source of modesty to help perfect a broken world, because in her world, Isaac was broken, Abraham was broken, and with her modest approach, she was able to calm people down and bring healing. I mean, she loses that modesty a little bit later on in life, with everything that happens between Jacob and Esau, her boys, and that becomes hard for her, right? But at least at this point in the story, she brings the trait of being modest. So this week, find a little bit more modesty in your life, right? Between this Shabbat and next Shabbat. Or if you see that someone's being more modest in their life, appreciate that. If you experience it, if you take it in. So now this week, we need to have faith, believe in ourselves. We have to laugh. That's important in life. We have to be strong. We have to appreciate beauty. We have to find ways to be more modest. Next week, we'll cover 6 and 7 next Shabbat, next Friday night. There'll be no bar bat mitzvah. Rosh Hashanah will be the next day. I will probably have 11 people here on Friday night because everyone will be prepared for 8 hours of services over the next 2 days. Surprise me. Let's see if we can get more than 11 people here on Shabbat. So all of you, I look forward to seeing next Friday night. Shabbat Shalom. We stand together. Haley, are you doing the Baruch Hu with us? Is that on your agenda? Is your Siddur labeled with a blue ribbon on that page? That means you're doing it. Come on up here. Okay, very good. Page 28, the words of the Baruch Hu. As my friend Haley leads us. Did you get it, my friend? Did you get that? The friend reference? Oh. Yes. As my friend Haley leads us in the Baruch Hu at the cantor, page 20. What page are we on? Where'd our prayer book go?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, good. What page? We were looking at 2 prayer books here tonight. Oh, look at that. 28 and 28. Same page in both. That does work. Okay, our blessing of creation. Haley, here we go.
Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Barhu et Adonai Hamevora Baruch Adonai Hamevora Hamevora Leolam Vaed Hamevora Hamevora Leolam Vaed.
We may be seated. The cantor concludes the blessing of creation, bottom of page 28.
Umavir yom umevi laila umavdil ben yom uven laila Adonai tzavaot shemo El chai v'kayam tamid himloch aleinu le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ari v'aravi.
Amen. The blessing before the Shema Avat Olam, page 29 and page 30. Page 30, top of the page in the Hebrew, Avat Olam.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Avta Torah u'mitzvot Ukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu V'shochbeinu v'kumeinu Le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu Ve'orech yameinu U'bahem nege yomam v'layla Ve'ahavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Ve'afta et Adonai Elohecha B'chol livavcha Uve'chol nafshecha Uve'chol me'odecha Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele Asher hayohim Zetzavecha Hayom aliyavecha Ushivnatam levaneha V'dibar tabam V'shivteha V'viteha Uvlifteha Vadere Ushaftveha Ukumeha Ushartam le'o Alideha V'hayulu totafo V'eineha Urotam Al-mizuzo V'teha Uvishareha.
33 through 35, the rest of the Shema to ourselves, the Hebrew and the English.
Okay.
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
We continue with our blessing of thanksgiving, the words of Micha Mocha, page 37 in the prayer book at the top of the page, the song in the book of Exodus. Micha Mocha, page 37.
Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nedar b'kodesh, Torah tehillah osef ele, Torah tehillah osef ele. Malchut chara uvan הבוקע לפני משה ומרים
זה
אלינו ואמרו זה אלינו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד
la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la
ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Amen. O God, our guardian and our helper, our gracious and merciful partner, give us refuge in the shadow of your godly wings. God, guard our coming and our going, that now and always we have a life of peace. Blessed are you, the godliness of the world, as you bring a shelter of peace spreading over it, over our shoulders, veils for our faces of protection, for all of us in the world, and over our city as a Jewish people in Jerusalem. Our prayer for peace, the conclusion of the Chatim of Hashkivenu, page 38.
ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ברוך אתה אדוני
Baruch hu Baruch Shemo.
הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
Amen. The next blue sticker in Haley's book is Vishamru, page 40. We stand together. All right, Haley, here we go.
Vishamru Bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'aso et HaShabbat L'dorotam b'ri olam Vishamru Bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'aso et HaShabbat L'dorotam b'ri olam Beini ubein Bnei Yisrael Ohi leolam, Ohi leolam. Vishamru Bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'aso et HaShabbat L'dorotam b'ri olam. Ki sheshet yamim Asa Adonai et HaShamayim ve'et ha'aretz Vishamru Bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'aso et HaShabbat L'dorotam b'ri olam Uvayom hashpeim Shavat vayinafash Shavat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash Vishamru Bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'aso et HaShabbat L'dorotam b'ri olam.
Cantor continues with the Chatzi Kaddish before our private blessings, the Amidah, the Chatzi Kaddish.
Elena will be the next one, actually. Yitkada ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'alma divra kirute v'yamlich malchute v'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayedecho beit Yisrael bagala bagala uvizman kariv ve'imeru amen yehesh merabah mevarach Le'alam ulam me'amaya Yitbarach Yitbarach ve'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar v'yitromam ve'yitnaseh Ve'yitadad ve'yit'aleh ve'yithalal Shmei Kudesha Brechu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechem lemata ta'amiran be'alma v'imeru. Amen.
The Amidah, or private prayers, can be found pages 43 through 56. The Hebrew, the English, whatever you're comfortable with. Personal thoughts and prayers of bringing modesty, more being modest in the world, just whatever's on our minds. Let's just take a few moments. If it's been a long day and we've been in a rush, let's just take a time to breathe and take a few moments.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה ועלמא דיברה קריטי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון בימיכון ובחי כל בית ישראל בגלה בזמן קריב ימרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא בימרו אמן. תתקבל צאתון ואותון לכל ישראל קודם אבוהון דבישמיא בימרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל בימרו Amen.
We offer a blessing for loved ones, for friends, for acquaintances, for people in our community who are sick, physical illness, emotional challenge. And so we turn to page 62 as we send positive energy in their direction, as we pray for healing, pray for contentment, pray for that spirit to rest within them so that they can have a source of comfort. Our blessing of healing, page 62. Mi sheberach avoteinu mekor habracha le'imah Imotenu, may the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage
to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekol habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Did you hear what her dad just said? She's just being modest. Haley, don't be modest and get up here. Let's go. We stand for Aleinu, the conclusion of the service this evening. Aleinu l'shabach, page 63.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol la'tek gedula liotzer breshit shelo asanu kikoye ha'aratso velo samanu kemishpahot ha'odama shelo sam helkenu kahem vilgor aleinu kehol hamona va'anachnu korim Mishavim umodim v'memele malhei hamlachim hakadosh baruch Hu.
Do you not hear that? Can't come out. I heard that this summer. You'll be old enough to hear that.
Kakatuf b'toratecha, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai v'melech kol ha'aretz v'yom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
We can be seated. There's a custom in our community to recite names of loved ones whose anniversaries of death happen on the Jewish calendar this week from the 21st to the 27th of Elul. Dorothy Pava, Mendel Farrell, Morris Rubenstein, Ida Nankin, Harvey Salb, Shirley Schwartz, Joseph Baxt, Harold Rose, Nathan Seaman, Judd Lowenhar, Bertie Gold, Maxine Matlick, Charles Schlang, and Carol Weinstein. At this time, those who wish to stand in memory of a loved one for the Mourner's Kaddish, now would be the time to do so. You can find the text on page 66, then on to 67 in the transliteration. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divra kirute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uvyomeichon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'alam lalmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudsha b'rechu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. I just want to say whenever someone comes back into the community after being gone from an extended period of time for grieving purposes, it's important to acknowledge them. And Betsy Cohen, who's in the back, spent quite some time taking care of her mom in Cincinnati. And not too long ago, we lost Mom. So Betsy's back with her community here, and you are not alone. And Boaz is not alone. And Maya, Yael, and Yoni are not alone. We're here for you, to love you, to take care of you. And Mom will always be a blessing. And she should rest in peace. Is it you? It is? Woo, woo. Okay, Danny, get up here. Danny Egan's member of our board of directors, who just completed an amazing honey fundraiser for the congregation. Danny and her committee sent out 430 jars of honey with blessings and apples, more than that, to everyone in the synagogue. They shipped them to college students around the country. My daughter was like, "Where's my honey?" I'm like, "It's coming in the mail this week," and then you just bring it back, Rosh Hashanah. So anyway, it's the Arizona honey, and we just thank you to Danny and her whole committee for doing an amazing job with that. So Danny just has a few announcements and some gifts for Haley. Yeah.
Thank you. Make them up. Oh, and we're going to get your gifts, too. That's the most important. Gifts.
Do you want her to stand up here?
I don't know. Do you want to sit? Do you want to stand? Here. No, you could sit. Oh, I was going to sit. Okay. All right, come over here. I'm not taking them out of the bag. I'm just going to tell you what's in there, okay? Okay.
Just put the thingy up to your...
Yeah, I know. I know. Okay.
We got a lot going on over here on the email.
Okay. I can't remember them all, so I got paper. I got a cheat sheet. Mazel tov. And, okay, in there, there's 6 gifts for you. There is a wine cup from our men's club. There is a certificate indicating that a donation was made in your name to the Jewish National Fund in honor of your bat mitzvah to help fund a medical center in Israel. On behalf of the Women's League, we have a tzedakah box. The youth department has given you a $10 gift certificate for a USY event. They're fun, too. I mean, I didn't go, but my kids go. One of my kids go. There is also a B'nai Tzedek Youth Philanthropy Certificate because you have done such great work on your Tikkun Olam. Seed money has been given in your name so you can establish a philanthropic fund and continue to give to an organization that you fund, that you're passionate about. And lastly, there is a book in there called Israel Matters from the Jewish Federation. There's not 6 things in there? Do we have announcements?
Don't worry, we're withholding a couple things apparently.
Uh-oh. Well, tomorrow you'll get your certificate. Oh, the book's not in there? We'll make sure you get them, I promise. Okay. I don't have a list for announcements.
Oh, really?
But I know that we need help making minyan on Thursday mornings at 7:30, and tomorrow morning services start at 9:30, and it's the one where Haley becomes a bat mitzvah.
Oh, that one?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
So I don't know any other
Okay, I got this.
others.
I got
so
this.
that one's all you.
Okay,
Mine
no
will
problem. All right, we do have a lot going on, and actually I did work on those announcements so that you could, anyway, you can have a seat, my love, for a second. All right, so we have a few upcoming events that I wanted to really plug. Tomorrow evening is our Slichot program. It's at 7 p.m., and Greg Bond, one of our members, is going to be talking about his journey from grief to sort of finding that new baseline as he talks about the loss of his wife and how sort of his road through grief and to recovery. It's going to be a very powerful and moving event, and I really highly encourage people to come. I think it's really going to be very powerful in a really incredible way of sort of thinking about how we journey through our lives as we head into this new year and this high holiday season. We also have the opportunity for a beautiful social action project Sunday morning that Rabbi Kaplan helped organize, or basically did organize. We will be meeting at Mount Sinai Cemetery at 9 a.m. on Sunday, and we are going to be cleaning memorial stones, both headstones and, there are also benches. And we're going to be doing this in advance, again, of the high holiday season where it's custom to visit our loved ones in cemeteries. So this is really a way of honoring generations that have passed. That's at 9 a.m. At Mount Sinai Cemetery. So I really hope you join us for that. We have a lot going on, especially with high holidays coming up. Tickets have been mailed out. If for some reason you have not received your tickets, you can still register online, not just for high holiday tickets, but also if you want to lulav and etrog, if you want to put the names of your loved ones in our Yizkor book, all of that can be done online. If you're having any trouble, if you haven't received your tickets, please call our office come Monday, and we can still reserve tickets for you at will call, even if you don't get them in the mail. There is also, oh my gosh, what else am I missing that's imperative? Oh, yes, next Saturday, I've internalized our calendar. Next Saturday on September 28th, we're going to be honoring Denny Lieber for her years of service to both Or Chadash and Or Tzion. She has been a mainstay in our community and in our office for almost 18 years. So we're going to be honoring her, and I highly encourage you to come and do that. Anything else? We have Tashlich, we have first, second day Rosh Hashanah, we have lots of going on. Please check out our handout. All of our stuff is on our Or Tzion calendar on our website. So, yes, got it. Okay. That was only 15 minutes of announcements. Come on up, Haley.
Kendra, it was longer than 15 minutes because according to that clock, it's already 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, I'm so
I don't know
sorry.
how
I
long
kept
you've been
talking
speaking
for an hour.
But anyway, no, it's not. All right, Haley, come on over. The final blue label in your Siddur, Kiddush for Friday night. We'll stand together. Haley offers the blessing over the fruit of the vine, and then please take your prayer books to the back. Thank you all for being here. We hope to see you soon. Ready?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzam yinhilanu Zeharel lima'aseh v'reishit ki huyom tehila lemikrat kodesh zeher l'Tzion Mitzrayim ki vanu katarta katanu kidashta mikol ha'amim V'shabbat kodsheha be'ahava uratzon hinhaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bim, biddy 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 bim, bam bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat shalom, umevorach. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat shalom, umevorach. Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat shalom, umevorach. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom umevorach. What day are you doing the memorial feast?
On Monday at like noon. Yeah. And we're gonna like throw some kick on the water. Throw around kick while she was took for me good lessons and became very friendly with teachers. So and she collected cookbooks. I tried about 10 different recipes. Nothing came out good. She's like,
There was an Ashkenazi puff pastry that if you got the right one, it turned into was that granulated sugar on top.
and then, well, she said, email Joe Nathan. And Joe Nathan gave me Ben Moskowitz's recipe for it. And then all of a sudden, it was nice and light and airy.
Very, very.
Yeah.
My dad was a pantry the lunches. A big vase of mango bread, and a big vase of kibble. And we used to do the old guys didn't even have coffee.
You know what's crazy is Steve charges $10 a gram for it.
They sell it.
But we have to special.
There used to be a bakery in town called Precious.